I think you mentioned earlier that there's no specialized part of the brain that is dedicated to religion. I'm wondering, though, is it your belief that religion is an adaptive trait from an evolutionary point of view, or is it, as they say, a spandrel or a non functional secondary byproduct?
Well, I certainly think it has adaptive elements to it. In fact, so the most recent book that I did publish on sex, God, and the brain tries to lay out that argument a little bit. I am open to all the perspectives, and certainly it is possible that it was, in addition to having an adaptive element, could have been somewhat epiphenomenal. But one of the arguments that I make in the new book is that it actually is adaptive, perhaps along the two aspects of adaptability when it comes to evolution. And people often forget about that, even though it's right in front of us most of the time. But people think about evolution as survival of the fittest. And I think that certainly there's some good arguments to make for that, of being, one of the intriguing factoids that I always point out to people is that, at least as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's ever been any civilization which has arisen de novo without religion and spirituality. I mean, now we have some communist countries like China or whatever, the old Soviet Union, which like rejected religion. If you look at every ancient tradition, every ancient civilization, they all had religion. So I think there's something to be said about the survival advantage of having a religious belief system that helps to create a cohesive society, provides a sense of morals, provides a sense of connectedness, helps people handle catastrophes and bond together and fight off outside threats and so forth. So I think that there's probably an adaptability to it.